It's a party, baby.
What's going on, everybody? How are all of you? It is Friday night, and we are here for SmackDown, and Jody is joined. Coaster Maniacs is supposed to be here. He's not here yet, I guess. I don't know if he'll come soon, but so Jody and I are here for an episode of SmackDown, and welcome to you all. Welcome, Jody. We got to see what's next for one Bray Wyatt, and plus the Bloodline stuff as well, as Roman is going to be there tonight.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be insane.
Yeah, should be awesome. I'd imagine the Bloodline will probably start off the show, I would think. But we'll have to see. And then, of course, we'll see what's going on, hopefully, with Bray and what's next in all of that. So let's see who we've got here. We've got we got a good amount of time. Yeah, we got about 12 minutes to go before the show. So let's see who we've got with us so far. We've got Brandon Wayne Lewis. There's another new T-shirt in the shop. Who is it for? Another Bray one? Oh, jeez. I got the glow-in-the-dark one. It actually is shipping very soon.
Want that one.
Oh, there's a new Roman one. That looks amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Greatness amongst you. That's really, really cool.
Sammy's new T-shirt?
Yeah, look at Sammy has it. Yeah, I like Sammy's T-shirt too.
I love that.
There's Coaster. We're just looking at the stuff in the shop. Someone told us that there's new merch in the shop. So there's an amazing Bloodline shirt and an amazing Sami Zayn shirt as well.
I love that Sami Zayn shirt. I kind of want it.
Oh, no.
That is amazing. Hilarious.
Nothing new for Bray, though. So it's but the Bloodline. Oh, my God, that Roman shirt's amazing. And the Sami Zayn one, too.
It's like the Godfather.
Yeah, it really does. That's really cool. Looks like a poster almost.
Yeah.
That's
we
really cool.
know that Bray's actually there in person too.
Oh, he's there in person tonight? That's confirmed.
He met fans outside, yeah. In Steve's Discord, they posted pictures.
Okay. All right.
He went in for a rehearsal, came out, and then told everybody, "Hey, I'll be right back." Went in the bus and came back and took pics.
Damn. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah,
that's exciting. Well, there
for
you
real.
go.
Like, he is such a nice dude. He's one of those people that, like, 99.9% of the time, if you ask him to stop and take a picture, he's not going to say no.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
he
awesome.
adores his fans, and he shows it.
Yeah, he absolutely does. They were talking about merch sellers today. As a matter of fact, since we're talking about the shop anyway, Roman and Bray and Cody Rhodes, top merch sellers in WWE. So... yeah. So all of you haters that were hating on that match can go suck it, because he is selling a ton of merch. So yeah. Okay, let me see who we got. We got Brandon Wayne Lewis. We've got James Grant. We have The King. We have Anthony Slate, a member of the channel. Thank you, Anthony, for being a member of our channel. Jeremy Dunderman, the same thing. Hello to you. James Chadwick is here. We've got Raven out there. We've got Yara from Facebook. We've got Diana. Hello, Diana. We got Big Dan is here. Jason Stoffer, a member of the channel as well. Hello to you. We've got... who else we got here? Derek Fleming's here. Hey, Derek. John G. We have Dylan. I think I may have said Dylan already. Brandon Barnes is here. Mark is here. Are we going to narrate the event? Yes, we pretty much just do that, Yara, because we can't show video on here, or we get in a lot of trouble and they take our YouTube channel down, and that would be no good. So yes, it's a watch along. So basically, yes, we will kind of narrate everything for you as we go the best we can. And if something cool happens, you'll know, obviously, because we'll be going crazy.
I will probably scream. Yeah.
So there you go. So that's who we've got in the chat so far. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate that. Before we get into things here, let me just go into something really quickly, and let me just tell everyone to sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, and again, I can't stress this enough. We talked about this on Impact last night. Please like the stream. Please. That's the most important thing you could do. Please drop a like on the stream for us tonight. Those of you who are in the chat, those of you who are listening that aren't in the chat, those of you who will listen afterwards, please like the stream. It helps us out tremendously. So Hulk smash the like button, please. And also hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. And since Jody is here, the future content is on Monday. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. So everything you see tonight that is going on with Bray will be talked about on Abby's window. So yes, so make sure that you are there for that. It's going to be Jody, myself, and Dom, as far as I know. Guests could pop in there anytime, so who knows?
I mean, you know, if somebody happens to send me a DM, you know, in the chat, and they say that they want to come on, I might be inclined to let you do so.
There you go. There you go. Open invitations. Yes. So listen, it's always a good time. Abby's was awesome the last 2 weeks. We had a lot of fun. I'm guest hosting for Jeff until Jeff comes back, and we just had a ball. So join us for that. We cover so many things, from Caleb's Corner to all the Bray stuff, the theories and everything like that everybody has. It's really, really a fun time. So make sure you come out to that if you are a Bray fan. If you haven't seen it before, the only weekly show on any channel that's about Bray Wyatt. So come out and check that out on Monday. And then after that, we go and back to Thursday, and that will be Impact. That will be Jeff's first stream back. So that'll be cool. The return of Jeff on Thursday on Impact Wrestling. So join us for that. Jeff says hello to you all, by the way, and that he loves everyone. So what else? Coaster Maniacs is here with us tonight as well. So Coaster for joining us. Appreciate that. I had no idea Jody was coming in, so we had planned that. So now we can party. So there we go. There we go. Let's see. Brandon Barnes is there. Anybody else pop in? Mark says, this is just me, but I kind of wonder WWE is the top wrestling companies out there when it comes to merch. More than likely. I would think so. More than likely. It just seems
wrestling merch for sure.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I doubt any other company, like I'm sure AEW does a decent amount, but I still would imagine that, yeah, merch is probably WWE's probably merch. Oh man, trying to think what else is going on. It's been, Tammy and I talked about this last night. It's been kind of a slow week in wrestling. There's not a lot of news.
Wrestling, yes. Work, no.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Yeah, that's the reason why Jeff couldn't be on last night too. He's got some kind of big project going on. Jeff actually spent $40,000 of someone else's money. No, like $40,000 to advertise stuff on buses. Like, how amazing is that? You get that kind of money to play with. So I don't think I've spent
almost there.
Yeah.
You know, once we open our unit, you know, I get that pretty little company card.
That's probably what he's got. Some sort of account. But yeah, it should be a fun night. Again, we'll get some questions answered about the Rumble. I don't know if you saw the two things that were going on, if you want to know about the world of Bray. So one of the things, and I'm sure Jody has seen this on Twitter, Coaster's probably seen it, the bending over backwards picture about what that makes up on Bray's body. Like, everybody's talking about that now. What is it? Is it a pig with the snout? Is his face? Is it the butt? Is it the moth? Is it the upside down moth symbol? Whatever it is, it's actually really cool. Someone said a snake. Seems like everyone sees something different. Someone saw like fangs on the bottom. So that was one of the things that's out there. And the other stuff were the backstage pics that they put out today from the Rumble. So the backstage pic of Bray, which was absolutely menacing. That was when we first saw him come out with the black around his eyes.
That wasn't menacing. That was terrifying.
Yeah, it really is. I think I might have it. And I could show you guys. I don't know how good it'll come through on the green screen, but there it is.
It's menacing.
So he was backstage. I'm sure he was probably kind of in character there, but that is absolutely kind of terrifying. Look at his face.
It looks straight out of the video game too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, could you imagine that? And then, of course, we got a picture of Asuka backstage, who looks amazing. We got, and look, we didn't really know this was the case, but Shotzi Blackheart wore a leather face mask.
She did.
We saw her.
I noticed it.
We saw her take something off, but we weren't 100% sure if that was what it was.
I'm just glad that I'm not crazy.
Oh, Jody, there you go. Jody's got a better picture. Look at that. How menacing he looks. Yeah, he looks all serious and everything like that. Probably getting himself psyched up to go out for the match. That's that's awesome.
Did you guys actually see there's video of so above where they come out, there was fans above there. So you could see him actually before he even goes through the door.
Oh, okay.
Of him walking through the actual curtain and before that. Yeah, it's pretty insightful.
If you have the pictures, throw them over to send them to our Twitter and I'll retweet them.
Nice.
But yeah, if you have them this way, I'll let everybody see them. Ringside News are a complete disgrace and embarrassment. So many dirt sheets are a disgrace and embarrassment, James. I give them little to nothing anymore, really. Little to nothing. Sean Ross Sapp, I kind of, with him, most of his stuff is pretty good. But any of the others, I don't even care. I don't listen to any of them. Kyrie Irving, who cares? He's a head case.
I will say, Chris Van Vliet did an amazing interview with LA Knight, like right before the Rumble.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that.
Go check that out because that was such a good interview.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool. He actually follows us, I think, on Facebook. He follows a lot of people. Or I'm saying on Facebook.
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I did message him and said that was an amazing interview.
I messaged him a while back to see if he would come on our show. Of course, I never got an answer, but I mean, the guy's busy. I'm sure he gets a gazillion.
I might be able to ask him for you. I did actually get a chance to talk to him before.
Oh, did you really?
He's really cool guy. I might be able to.
Cool. Yeah.
See if I can join that.
Love to chat with him. He's cool.
Seems like a really cool guy.
Rick Joe is here. What's up, guys? Hi, Jody. Jacoby is here. Nicole's here. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Nicole, of course, she was with us the last two Abbeys, actually. Mm-hmm. Nicole, another one of our amazing artists.
She has an open invitation.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. Seth725 says Ringside is awful, man. I don't know how they're still around. F Ringside News. Same for me. Basketball team has an event coming up in a few weeks, and I'm in charge of live streaming for the event. And to be honest, I've never done live streaming before, so I'm nervous. Oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. I was terrified when Jeff said we were going to do video. Terrified. I did not want to do it. Like, I was so comfortable just doing audio, and then we did it, and it's really no big deal. Have fun though. And I'm not even talking about the Bray stuff with Ringside News. Yeah, I know. It's their Ringside. I wonder if they're going to do a tribute to Lanny Poffo. I'd imagine they might. I don't know if they'll do like a bell salute, but I imagine he was a big character in WWE. Bonkers LFC, EJ Movement, hello to you.
I sent it to the insiders.
Oh, okay. The backstage pics.
It wasn't really backstage. It was just kind of him walking out, but it still looks cool.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, I'll share those out on Twitter. We're going right to the Bloodline and what happened at the Rumble, as we would all imagine they probably would. Shane Loki is here. Oh, Shane Loki's got COVID. Sorry to hear, dude. Hope you get better. Hope you get better soon. Of course, we all remember this. The Sami Zayn Return of the Jedi moment.
This was amazing.
Apparently, from what I heard and read, Paul Heyman had a big hand in what happened here.
Really?
Yeah. According to Bully Ray on Busted Open, and Bully Ray knows Paul really well. So he said, Paul had a big hand in this whole thing that took place. So, But it really was a lot like Return of the Jedi to me. I mean, Darth Vader standing back, seeing the Emperor beat up his son. Luke was killing him, and then finally had to intervene. Couldn't take it anymore. So very, very similar. Somebody also pointed out it was like Reservoir Dogs, and I've seen Reservoir Dogs a bunch of times. I don't really remember what scene from that they're talking about, but they compared it to that too. What do we hope for Sami at Mania? I think they're gonna wrestle the Usos for the tag titles. I think it's gonna be him and him and Kevin Owens. Yeah,
I think so too.
I think we're gonna see Sami with a new look soon.
Could, yeah. No more Oos shirt. Oh
no.
Know what I'm gonna do? Saw Solo here just taking him out, Samoan Spike. And then Jay couldn't take it. Obviously distraught over in the corner. Jimmy telling him to get in there and help out, and Jay want no part of it. Walks away, and then of course on Instagram posts the day after saying, "I'm out."
I'm out with a blood drop.
I did wonder though. Could you imagine if this was one big swerve? And they all just did it just to get on KO's good side again?
I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that.
I hope not.
I hope not too, but it could be.
I like the way your mind works.
Yeah, it could be. Patrice says, amazing. Kayla Braxton's waiting outside.
It just took you back to when Seth did that to Roman.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Looks like the Bloodline has arrived. There's that big SUV. There's Solo Sikoa. And looks like Jimmy Uso. And there is the Tribal Chief. Let's see if he's in a mood to talk. I don't think so. Nope. No. Or no, maybe. Nope. Paul Heyman. Such a cold-blooded question. We can't confirm or deny. Thanks for wearing our colors. Well, nothing out of anybody there. Roman's going to go ape shit, says Seth. Jay is out of the Bloodline. He just went out, or is not out. He just went shopping. Said, I'm out. I'm going shopping. Sami and KO will become champions. Wrestling payback for Blue Monday. Reigns about to get that 2017 heat, says Isaac. Hello, Isaac.
Yeah.
How are you?
100%.
That SmackDown entrance. And let's see what we're going to get first. Is Bloodline going to come out first? Are they going to be last on the show? We'll have to see. We got some good matches in here, too.
I know. I can tell you one thing, though. That whole Cody Rhodes banana thing that he did.
Oh, yeah.
Roman Reigns is going to eat that up when they start their feud.
Imagine when they start that program, yeah. Progressive is the sponsor. Maybe they'll have a progressive match.
A progressive fight pit.
A progressive, yeah.
They said that Flo has to be the special guest referee.
Supposedly their next one that they're doing is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, what the hell are you going to do with cinnamon? Unless it's the New Day. What are you going to do with Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I like that.
Like, the New Day would be the only one you could imagine for that because they have the pancakes and they love breakfast.
Toast Crunch box.
It is Braun Strowman. So we are getting, I'm guessing Braun. Yep, Braun and Ricochet against Imperium to start us off. So the Bloodline will more than likely main event tonight.
Yeah.
Braun and Ricochet. Both men were in the Rumble. If you remember that big moment with Ricochet and Logan Paul when they collided in midair, and you heard the big smack of bodies when they crashed into one another. It was a really cool spot. Hey, Brandon Davey, how are you? You're well. Isaac says, isn't Braun from the area of where they are? I'm not sure where Braun is from. Do you know, Jody? Is he from Tampa? Is he from, yeah?
He's from North Carolina.
Well, there you go. Oh, there you go. They just showed the collision with Logan Paul. This was an amazing spot. You can say what you want about Logan Paul, but that was really cool.
Yeah, and I guess somebody, right before that, somebody gave him Canada Prime right before, while he was outside the ring.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah.
He's gonna wrestle Seth, I'll bet. Kind of looks that way.
The way he teased it on Twitter, too.
Oh, did he? Yeah, the Seth thing? I would imagine that's where they're going to go with it. Seth will give him a really good match. Braun is from Carolina, says Isaac. Gunther and Imperium. See the video from Rollins earlier on Instagram starting their feud. Yeah, that should be a really good match at Mania, I would imagine. High spots, and Seth is great with anybody. Thing is, you wonder if will they have him win? Will they have, could he actually beat Seth? Showing the highlights of Gunther in the Rumble. And he was first and lasted right up until the end. No Pat McAfee tonight, though.
Oh,
He said it on his show. They brought up what's next for Pat McAfee, and he said he doesn't know.
Huh. Kind of surprised. I thought he would just come and fit right back into his old spot on SmackDown. But I guess because they have Wade Barrett now, I don't know what they would do with him, but
maybe they're going to save him for
pay-per-views, like big events.
Because he's so amazing.
Yeah, could be.
It's really funny that they had no idea that he was there, though. Like, Michael Cole generally didn't even know.
Oh, was they surprised him?
They brought him in literally 3 minutes before he came out of the curtain.
It was a cool surprise. I mean, I know Triple H was saying he always would have a spot there, so I'd imagine they'd want him back. Maybe he's going to wrestle again. I think Tazzy mentioned that. Maybe he'll wrestle at Mania. I think Tazzy suggested him and Corey Graves would have a match.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it be? Yeah, Graves was like talking crap about him when he first came out.
I know. They he's funny. Their dynamic together is amazing.
Yeah.
I would have them commentate everything.
I'll say this right now. Gunther will main event in WrestleMania 40. Would have been a terrific heel in the 80s. Cody may have won the Rumble, but Gunther was the star.
Commentary match.
Mark says, I have a theory about Jay's involvement, and it has to do with what Jeff said when he called out for the implosion of the Bloodline.
Sami was just the catalyst.
It'd be interesting to see where they go with it tonight. I mean, Sami obviously not there. Sami might be off TV for a little bit. Sami and KO both could be off TV for a little bit.
Mm.
We might be seeing Sami tonight.
Well, Sami, I would think more than KO I could see. KO, probably not, because of the beating that he took. I think they would want to sell that a little bit.
I know he's at the building. I don't know if he's going to be on the show, though.
Okay. Might be doing a promo.
Yeah.
Pat's wife is pregnant, so I think he's spending time with family, says Jeremy. Okay.
That's right.
Strowman caught Kaiser. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to catch both of them. First commercial. Commercial time. KO will probably show up at Chamber.
Yeah.
It looks to me like I don't know if we're going to get a really big card for Elimination Chamber. It kind of looks like they're making that a spotlight for the U.S. title, where they're going to have, so it might be more of a secondary title show. So I don't think you're going to get. I don't know if you're going to get any big matches there. I doubt Roman will be there. Highly doubt. So he probably won't be there. I'm not sure if Bray will be there either. So we'll have to see. Bray may have a similar deal to what Roman has, where he may only be doing the big, huge event shows. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Because I don't know that they'll all be at this pay-per-view. It almost doesn't seem like it. We're going to definitely get Brock and Bobby for sure. The Hell in a Cell match, of course, Theory has that title. Whoever wins that, is it the Elimination Chamber match? Whoever wins that gets a shot at Theory, I believe, is how they're doing that. Okay. So, I can't believe that's already in 2 weeks. It's only 2 weeks away. I think it's what? Today is the 4th or 3rd. So the 4th, I think is it the 11th? I think 11th or the 18th.
Alicia did something awesome. Look at that.
I can't see it. What does it say?
Is that a shirt?
It's a t-shirt. It says, "My lantern is bigger than your lantern."
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Does it show the lantern that he was carrying?
Does it show the tiny lantern? Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. That's really
So
funny.
I did see another video too of like a higher up angle of the Uncle Howdy jump. Like it showed like actually kind of like the same level that he was at, and like you can see clear say everything, kind of like a behind the scene look of that. And
That's cool.
I remember hearing you guys talk about how Bray kind of went right behind him, like looked up and then went like lined himself up with that.
Yeah.
After seeing that video, it more likely to me now looks like he did that so that way whoever Howdy was had to know where to jump kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
from the angle that this was in, it was like he clearly missed on purpose, obviously, or else he would really hurt LA Knight. But that's what it kind of looked like from that angle. It still looked really cool.
This was the picture that Coaster sent of the fan picture of Bray, so it's top down.
Right before that's right before he walked out the door.
You could see like a top down pic
Awesome.
from him walking out. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
KO will probably show up at Chamber. Gunther versus Brock. You want to hear an interview from Cody that he wants Gunther in Europe. I agree, Jody, says Jason Soffer. I think Pat needs to replace Kevin Patrick on Raw if Corey Graves is lead play-by-play. Bray working the house shows. Yes, Bray and LA Knight are working house shows. So obviously that's still going on there, which is why I don't, like I said, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he does tonight, because are they going to move on from that? Or, is it going to just be a house show continuation, or is that going to continue? I don't really know. So there was a rumor I read somewhere, and again, I don't believe many of this stuff, but there was a rumor saying that there was going to be some sort of, thing with him and Howdy, and almost how they're like friends now. So then they're saying they may do some tag team stuff for a little bit, and then maybe there'll be the split leading to Mania. So I don't know. That's nothing but rumors. So we'll have to see. We'll see where it goes.
I am jealous of the house show people that are getting that pitch black match up.
Yeah, they're literally
lights out, right?
Yeah, lights out. So they're doing it. They can't do it with the neon because they can't. I guess that wouldn't travel. They probably just have enough. That probably costs a lot of money. But they're doing lights out matches, so that would be more akin to what they did on NXT with Wendy Chu. Where
not
they're
sponsored by Mountain Dew.
No, not sponsored by Mountain Dew. Yes, so Mountain Dew would probably be pissed if they did that and didn't say it was sponsored by them. So, but yeah, more like a something that they did with Wendy Chu with the lights out and everything like that. So, Braun and Bray would cook at Mania. We saw that so much, Isaac. I don't know that they'd go right to that. Maybe sometime. I mean, they might get together again sometime, but that would just happen not long ago, right, when he was here last. Match has been fun, says Bertrice. Ricochet with a shot over into nice kick from Ricochet. Off the top rope and down with a clothesline. Persia Pirata getting a chance versus Steph DeLander. You're talking about Impact? Yeah.
The weather's messing with my Hulu. Is it cold where you guys are?
Oh my God. Deathly cold. Yeah, like
-7 here.
Dude, yeah, the wind. When I got out of work today, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it just goes right through you. Like the wind chill tonight's supposed to be like 20 below. So yeah, it's insane. It's insane. And then I think Sunday they said it's going to be 50. So it lasts like one day, and then it goes right back. So yeah, I mean it's yeah. I'm glad we just didn't get any snow or rain because this would have been horrible. It would have been a really bad storm.
It's like making everything like Hulu is having a hard time. It keeps buffering.
Yeah. Gotta watch with like pets and everything too in this kind of weather because you get frostbite like super quick. So been a stressful week for me at work. Glad to have the weekend to recover. Patrice says, "Oh yeah, take that weekend time." Planned main event for Chambers, Roman and Sami. Yeah, I don't know, Big Dan. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence that Roman's going to wrestle in the Chamber. I just don't. We might see Sami versus Solo, maybe. I don't see Roman wrestling in the Chamber. We'll see.
Could we get?
We shall see.
Jimmy versus Jay.
Could, yeah. If they go that route, yeah. If the swerve, if like Coaster was mentioning, if that's a swerve, you could see Jay and Sami, yeah. -4 here's the Derek. Well, you're in dude, you're in that middle part of the United States and the Dakotas and stuff where it's that's nothing new to you. You get brutal winters. So, that's nothing like it's even for us in the Northeast, that's like this cold is not normal. Not normal. I know the term polar vortex, Mark. I took weather or meteorology in college. I took one semester. Yeah. I took meteorology in college. So it was like a side class I had. Now I kind of almost wish I would have pursued it because I would have had a job as a meteorologist. I would have made a ton of money to be wrong all the time, which would have been very low stress.
I don't know. It might be stressful if Funhouse Bray invades.
Bray was a weatherman. Yes. Showing the Disney Plus stuff. I did watch Black Panther 2. I thought it was the first time I've seen it. I didn't get to see it in the movie. It was a good movie. A little slow, I thought at first. The middle of it got a lot better. But it was good. Very good tribute to Chadwick Boseman, obviously, and his passing was. But yeah, so good movie though. If you haven't seen it yet. The weather term for that I do know what polar vortex is. That's when all the polar cold air. So basically, what he's talking about there, if you don't know weather, up in the poles when the air masses from there drop down. So when they come down and they drop over the United States, that's what a polar vortex is. It's like it pushes all that really cold air from up there down to us, and then they actually get a little weirder weather up there. They get a little warmer than normal. So that's what that is. It's like -13 where I am, and that's normal. That's not a good music.
Jeez.
That's not good normal at all. Bray was a great weatherman. Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
That was really funny. Look like he enjoyed it.
It's 18 where I'm at.
Yeah, dude, it's really brutally cold.
And my weather app says, step outside for your shitsicle surprise.
That's that cocky weather app. I had that at one point. Yeah.
They make one for directions now, like a GPS.
Oh my God. That would be like that new Vacation movie, the remake of Vacation that came out when that Japanese guy kept screaming at them on the turn by turn. It was hilarious. It is 9 degrees here and says feels like -8. -8.
Yeah, ours is 18, feels like 18. So that's good, I guess.
I will take 18 right now.
I would have taken it. Yeah. I would take 18. Talking about the Super Bowl, which yeah,
the
Eagles are in it. It makes me want to vomit.
I got root for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, I have to go for Mahomes and Andy Reid because Andy Reid, that was his old team, and basically the fans and even the media ran Andy Reid out of town. They couldn't wait to get rid of him. And now look at, so I hope it's the Andy Reid Bowl, and I hope they get revenge on his old team. That would be awesome. The New Day. Oh, that's right. The pay-per-view is tomorrow. Make sure you join Tazzy for the NXT pay-per-view tomorrow night. It's Vengeance Day.
Vengeance Day.
Grayson Waller in a steel cage against Braun Breaker.
Yeah, we definitely looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a good card. Chase U. So make sure you check out Tazzy's stream for that tomorrow night. And Extremes exclusively on Peacock. Looks like a solid show. Mello versus Cruz. Yeah, should be a good match. Louisiana is 43, says Brandon Lewis. Oh, man, dude. 43 be like a wave.
The worst part is my dad's in Florida, so he's sending me everything from Florida right now. I'm like,
Nice.
No, don't.
It's probably like 70 down there. Yeah.
Yep, just got out of the pool. I'm like, just don't.
Yeah, nice.
We have ice skates on over here.
I think we get Dragon Lee NXT's debut at Vengeance Day. Nancy Fournier is here. Hello, Nancy. Nancy wants to see KO. I don't know if we'll see KO for a while. I think he might take a little time off after that beating that he got. 2 kick out at 2. This is a long match.
Yeah.
Gone almost a half hour. We
Yeah.
started right at the beginning.
Oh, wow.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow is Vengeance Day. Like I said again, join Tazzy. I'm not sure exactly when he started. I think I want to say probably starting around 7 with his stream. So make sure you go and check that out.
At least that's the plan, but
you never know.
You never know.
Braun is not long for NXT. I think there'll be some. I don't know. Yeah, could be after Mania. Could be after Mania if they're not going to do the draft, which I haven't heard any news on that. I don't know if they are. So if they're not going to do the draft, then I would imagine, you'll see like a lot of these call-ups coming after Mania. Vinci, Ricochet, cover 1, 2. No, Ricochet barely kicked out of that. Barely kicked out. Braun Strowman trying to get Ricochet going here. Braun gets back up on the ring apron, stomping out there, trying to get him to tag. Let's see. He's got that arm outstretched. A little shot there from Vinci. He's going to tag in. Uh-oh. Oh, he made it. Oh, here we go. Shoulder block after shoulder block. And then he just throws him across the ring. Vinci comes back in. Yeah, no, that does absolutely nothing. He bounced off of Braun.
Okay.
Tries an uppercut. That dazed him a little bit. No, clothesline just turns him inside out. Braun says, that's it. Ricochet. Braun got him up for that big power bomb. Oh. And then he points to Ricochet, says, go up top. Not sure where Vinci is. On top of Braun's shoulders. And Braun just carries him over. Down. That's got to be it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Braun and Ricochet are your winners. OMG, says Brandon. Low 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I want Waller to win. I think he's pretty good. Yeah, if Braun is going to leave there, I think that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would make sense. And Waller is a really good heel. He really is. He really is. He's got a little work to do down in NXT. If he gets the title, he should carry it for a little bit. And just give him a good run. And then probably, won't probably be long. He'll be up on the main roster as well. Good match. Long match. Almost a half an hour.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's this. Yeah, next week it's going to be the Usos. Now, regardless of what's going on with Jay, they have to defend their titles against Strowman and Ricochet. That's next week.
That's going to be interesting.
I wonder if they're going to make it Jimmy and solo or something.
Yeah, like a substitute maybe if Jay doesn't do it, yeah.
Or Jay doesn't show up.
Or yeah. That's what Barrett just said. Is Jay even going to show up? Banger after banger after banger. Isaac says, wow. Oh, they're talking about Rhea. Yeah, because obviously Charlotte has a match tonight with Sonya Deville. Match Flow is sponsored by Progressive. All these sponsors. And showing the highlights from the Rumble. This is a really good Rumble match. I thought the women's was better than the men's.
Yeah.
Liv lasted a long time in this match. She was there right close to the end. And we got to see Piper Niven, which was amazing. No more stupid dewdrop.
And she changed her ad on Twitter as well.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad to see that. Asuka looked awesome. Tried to spray the blue mist, but she sprayed Liv.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah. That was creepy with her on Raw last week when she starts and she's looking and smiling and the stuff starts to dribble out of her mouth. I'm like, yeah, that's a little creepy. Little creepy. And Nancy says WWE. I was really hoping Piper would win, and I think she'll get a good push. Yeah. Well, look, it's a step in the right direction already with the change of her name. I mean, Kana Asuka. Yep. We've got a darker Asuka.
I dig it.
Me too. And of course, this was Raw, and Rhea choosing her opponent, and she would decide to choose Charlotte Flair. Little surprising to me. I kind of thought she might go after Bianca, but listen, we got a killer match between these two at the WrestleMania without fans, the one with during COVID. These two that had the match of probably, but that and the Boneyard probably were the two best matches in that Mania. They really put on a show, so I'm guessing that's maybe why they want to run it back and have it in front of fans. So these two will probably put on a show. And if you look at it from a storyline perspective, it could be the reason why Charlotte got that title off of Ronda. Because if they're going to give it to Rhea, it wouldn't have really made sense with Rhea and Ronda. So now, you got a storyline there. If they're going to give it to Rhea, then, of course, it makes some more sense for Charlotte to have it. And there she is, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's got some big cones on that jacket. Poke her eye out if she turns the wrong way.
Yeah.
Use it as a weapon.
Yeah, she could. So my mind's on Sonya. We need Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. Come on, James. You don't like Butch? You're not a Butch fan?
She looks like a unicorn.
Yeah,
not a unicorn, like a double unicorn.
With glitter.
Is that a dicorn?
It's a glitter corn. It's a look at Charlotte. Blah blah blah.
You know what she should have in the tips of those? She should have them be like sparklers shooting at when she walks.
That would kind of be awesome. Although she could get third-degree burns on her shoulders too, so that might not be a good idea. Brandon Wayne Lewis says, "Woo! Bianca and Asuka has to happen at Mania." Actually noticed something during that match. If you go back and look at the match, to me, it always seemed that the camera angled toward the good guys like Ricochet and Strowman and not toward the heels. Oh, okay. Look at this. The Clash at the Coliseum. It's Rey Mysterio on the New Day against Dominik. Oh, okay. Are we seeing that, or are we just seeing highlights from that? I'm not sure what that is. Might be just giving us a highlight from that. I don't know. The Butch name is bad. Maybe he'll leave that group at some point and he'll just say, I'm no longer going to be the stupid Butch and I'm going to be Pete Dunne. And maybe that's how he'll get it back. Maybe he'll part from them. I'm not Butch. Stuff that happened earlier, said Isaac. Earlier in the show, you mean? Did that? So it happened before the show.
No, they like jumped in. They were at the racetrack.
Oh, okay.
Like driving race cars.
Oh, okay.
And they interrupted them.
Oh, okay. It happened at a racing event, says James. Thank you, James. Nice. Okay. Let's see what this commercial is. What do we got here? K Jewelers. Valentine's Day sale. Yes, it's Valentine's Day. You're going to see jewelry on sale and all kind of stuff. And now we got the new crispy Parmesan crust from, who is this? Is it Papa John's? Is it Papa John's? Yes. Yes. Ric Flair posted earlier that his granddaughter Morgan, Charlotte's niece, and Conrad Thompson's stepdaughter made the Dean's List at Alabama. Well,
that's awesome.
Walk with Wyatt. Hello to you. Gunther versus Drew versus Sheamus versus Butch versus Holland would be lit. I love Butch. To go back to Pete Dunne and join Imperium be an awesome turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Uh-oh, Coaster lost power. That's no good.
Oh,
was wondering what happened to him. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? There might be a lot of that happening, too, with all the wind and everything that's out there. Yeah. That's a bummer, dude. That happened to me. I was sitting there. I was sitting there doing a stream. I can't remember which one it was. Was it? It might have been the Rumble. I think it was. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, my lights all go off. Everything goes out. I'm like, oh, no. Because I was actually running the stream, and I'm like, oh, God, did that just end the stream? Thankfully, it didn't. So, good thing for StreamYard. It didn't actually end the stream, so that was good. But, yeah, everything went out. Well, that sucks, Coaster. Hope it comes back on. I'm watching SmackDown, but I didn't see what happened with Dom and Ray. We're just getting to that part, actually.
Yeah.
I think I know what that is. I think it has something to do with NASCAR because NASCAR's first event is this Sunday. Okay. Yeah, the NASCAR season starts up.
Yep, my brother is very, very busy.
Your brother does stuff for NASCAR?
He is the vice president of media something.
Oh, okay.
He's like
a media relations? That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. It's hard to believe that starts so soon. Well, I mean, we're still in the winter up here. Obviously, they do that down south where it's warmer, so they can start it. Pete Dunne is British strong style. He needs to reunite him and Tyler Bate on the main roster. If the lights went out here, I'd be expecting a new wrestler debuting in my house. It should be getting all right. We're back. More highlights from the Rumble. Bianca Belair. Getting some still shots here. There's the pitch black match from above. There's Brock Lesnar throwing the stairs.
He has a much bigger, much longer title than that. The managing director, direct to consumer strategy, and senior direct media strategy.
Okay. That's a mouthful.
So senior director of media strategy.
Nice. Roman Reigns addresses the state of the bloodline tonight on SmackDown. So that would be our main event, I am assuming. I said later on tonight. First NASCAR race of the year. That is exactly what they're talking about.
Yep.
While they're talking about this, if you're new to our channel, first of all, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, again, I can't stress this enough. Please like the stream. Hit the like button. Even if you take 2 seconds to do it, please hit the like button. I know those of you in the chat, you guys always do. If you're not in the chat, hey, we're glad you're with us regardless. If you're in the chat, if you're not in the chat, if you're not, please make sure you hit the like button. And those of you who watch us after, maybe you're not watching it live, you watch it after, please make sure you like the stream. It really helps us out. Hit the notification button as well to be notified about when we have future content. And there you see the arguing here with Rey and Dom. Rey said you want to get spanked again like when I spanked you when you were 3 years old. Clint Boyer is talking to him saying, get in the hot rods and let's go. The New Day are there. He woke up this morning and pissed. Excellent. Is that what he just said? What the hell did that even mean? Rey said he has to teach his son a lesson. All right, well, we're gonna have a race here between Rey and Dom. This is, I'm sure, leading to Mania. You're gonna probably see a match between Rey and Dom at WrestleMania. I would imagine. Yep. Father against them. So here we go. Brock had some heat from that spot where he threw the ref over the barricade. Apparently, it wasn't planned. Let's go, Roman, says Jaden. Hello, Jaden. Alicia said, and ring the bell. Ding, ding. Yes, like Rocky Balboa. Yes, please. Finn looking like a purple zebra. What is this nonsense? This is a little thing where Rey and Dom are racing. NASCAR is coming up on Fox. That's a big thing for them.
Start your engines.
There's Finn Balor and Damian Priest watching on. Your driving is as fake as your teardrop tattoo, says Rey to Dom. Wow. I learned this from my cellmate who used to be an ex-getaway driver. God. This is awesome. I wonder if we get New Day versus Rey and Rey versus Judgment Day at the Chamber. Maybe. If you ain't first, you're last. Well, that's, Looks like Rey won, yeah. Much to the dismay of Finn Balor and Damian Priest.
I have to find out the answer to that now. If that was all real.
Oh, this, you mean?
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio is the winner. Isaac said, this is great. We need a purple zebra chant. Ooh, he throws his helmet at Rey. We're getting a battle here. Security guys got to separate everybody. Wade Barrett laughing. Well, he's a shit getaway driver then if he got caught. Robbie Nix, what's up? What was up with the new mask that Bray had?
Oh!
Sonya Deville. Sonya on her way up. What was up with the new mask that Bray had on at the Rumble? Some say it's a new version of the Fiend. Others say it's Uncle Harper mask. Any thoughts or opinions?
I think it's both.
There you go. We talked about it a little bit on Abby's, Robbie. If you didn't see the show, go back and watch it. Abby's Window is on every Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Jody and Jeff talk all about the Bray Wyatt stuff. So if you didn't hear any opinions on what happened last week, go check out that show. It's on our channel. It went for what? It went almost to 8 o'clock. So it went almost 2 hours long.
Yeah.
So with a lot of stuff was discussed on there, including a bunch of theories and everything. So if you've never come out and watched it, do so. It's a really great place to go if you're a Bray Wyatt fan. Dom is going to come out at Mania in a lowrider. Oh, like Eddie Guerrero?
Or is NASCAR going to be a sponsor?
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. They're going with all the sponsor business. I could see that. Jaden obviously doesn't like NASCAR. What do we got here? This looks like some kind of horror film. What is this? What is this? Is this a commercial for something, or is this a movie? Oh, no. Okay. It's a commercial. Jeez. It almost looked like a movie. So it's a cancer commercial. Good Lord. That was sad. No Bray Wyatt. Well, not yet. Cookie Kid. Got to have a little patience. We're only 45 minutes into the show. We're only 42 minutes in. Unless somebody found out that he's not going to be here. I don't know. I again, listen. If you're listening to all that garbage and reading dirt sheets, I wouldn't pay it much mind. Coaster said earlier on when we were on here that he is there. Fans saw him, so. I'm predicting we get Cody and Edge versus Judgment Day at Chamber. Cody needs that filler feud until Mania.
Bring it.
Maybe. Yeah. I'd be all right with that. Yeah, nobody has patience, James. Patience is not a thing in wrestling anymore. It's not a thing.
That's not just specific to wrestling.
Yes, that's true. It's not a thing anywhere. Yeah, but instant gratification and entertainment is everything right now. You must have an answer, and you must have it now. So, yes. The other thing is Fast and Furious 10. I've never seen one of those. Not one. I've never seen one of those films. I'm not a big race guy. I've never really. Yeah.
Obviously we live in Indianapolis, so.
Oh yeah, well, that big NASCAR fans. I used to watch NASCAR with Dale Earnhardt.
Okay.
I was a Dale Earnhardt fan.
But I mean, you can't beat IndyCar. There's nothing else like it.
Yeah.
That atmosphere, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, especially on race day, like it is electric.
I'm sure.
It is probably my favorite place on the planet.
Yeah. That's different altogether from NASCAR, like the Formula One cars and stuff like that. Very different.
Much faster.
Yeah. I knew what you meant, Cookie Kid. It's all good. Cody, Edge, and Ray versus Judgment Day says walk with Wyatt. Love how Vicky Guerrero came out and slammed the dirt sheets over Dom's storyline. Jedi Knight, hello, I'm watching you guys from inside the Chinese spy balloon. Well, that's different. You must explain. What is that?
Are you talking about Twitch?
What is that?
Patrice is jamming to some Caleb Johnson.
There you go.
Done. Oh my gosh, he posted a video earlier of him singing something, and you know how he belts those single notes. So I turned it on and I saw it while I was at work. Scared the crap out of the nurse next to me. She goes, what the heck? She goes, that was loud, but that was awesome.
I still want to know what the Chinese spy balloon is. Is that a term for Twitch? Really? I've never heard that.
I've heard that about the TikTok.
Okay, maybe.
I've heard that about TikTok, but
could be.
I don't know.
I watch NASCAR after football, says Michael King. Brandon Wayne Lewis says, "Woo! Yes, Charlotte is coming down the ramp with her
no way
horns.
Not a single chance.
No, yeah,
they're too. She's too close to home.
Oh yeah, for sure. Coaster Maniacs was with us. Apparently, he's lost power, so I'm not sure if we'll see Coaster anymore tonight. But appreciate him joining us. Since Paul Walker passed, I stopped watching Fast and Furious movies. Just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen any of them. I kind of got I think I got my fill of action movies in the 80s. Like 80s and 90s, like stuff like that. I kind of watched a lot of the action movie stuff, and they all just kind of seem very much the same. I've never heard of that DC. No, I have not. I have not.
I did see that on the news. Very, very briefly while I was at work, because when they had it on in the day room at work for the patients, and they caught like literally like a balloon, like a Chinese balloon in the air over WWE, or not WWE, US airspace, and they had to send fighter jets out.
The latest on the suspected Chinese spy balloon. See, I don't read the news.
I don't either. That's the only reason I knew about it, is because I saw it on the TV while I was at work.
Another Chinese spy balloon is currently transiting Latin America. How high is the suspected balloon? Surveillance balloon is about 60,000 feet above the United States. Why don't they just shoot it down?
I don't know. I don't watch the news, and I don't even pay. I have everything about the news muted.
Says that the balloon has the ability to maneuver. Wow. Civilian research purpose, saying that U.S. knows it is a surveillance balloon. Does not pose a military political threat. Shooting it down could create debris that hurt people on the ground, so they're not going to shoot it down. Expected to remain over the U.S. for a couple of days. That's interesting. Okay. No, I did not see that. I try not to purposely read the news. Most of it is very, very, very depressing.
I will just avoid it like the plague. I don't watch it. I have every word you can think of related to news and news media and muted on Twitter, so I don't even see it.
Yeah, most of it's just depressing, and
And you know what? I'm happier for it, because I don't watch any news at all.
Yeah. Sometimes not seeing things is better in a lot of ways. Yeah, I've never been a news watcher. I know a lot of people. My parents grew up watching it all the time. I don't. My mom was my mom and dad like 60 Minutes, all that stuff on side. I was never a fan of it. When they had the news on, I couldn't wait for it to get to the sports, because that's all I didn't care about anything else. We are being surveyed. Well, you know what, Michael? If we are, what are you going to do? Hey, you know what? If we're being surveyed, I'm hoping it's aliens.
Being surveyed, I'm not totally sure it's the Chinese government.
I'm hoping it's aliens. I'm hoping for aliens. That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see aliens in my lifetime. So yes, I'm hoping it's aliens. It's only comedy and horror movies for me. Good evening, Jason Peace. How are you? Jason Peace, a member of our channel as well. Michael King, welcome to you, Jason. Scream 6, yes, I'm excited for Scream 6. Yes, I am. Good evening, Conrad. How are you? Conrad from Everything Pro Wrestling. Got Sonya Deville and Charlotte happening now. Nothing from other countries should be in the airspace at all, says Robbie. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Obviously, they're not that concerned about it.
Yeah.
They were that concerned about it, they would have shot it down, or they would have had planes up there doing something. So obviously, they're not too concerned about it. Jacoby says, Crazy Bray is the highest merchandise seller in WWE. It was on the list. I mentioned that with Roman and Cody.
It's
pretty good.
It's awesome.
Fightful reported Bray and Howdy are there for SmackDown, so chill out. Yeah, they're supposed to definitely be there. It's illegal to do it to your own people, so governments do surveillance of each other. See, this is why I don't get into discussions like this.
Yeah.
Because it's pointless. Like, it's not something, the way I always looked at that kind of stuff is it's not something I could ever control.
Yeah.
Like, so why worry about it? Like, there's absolutely nothing you can do to control any of it. It's way above my pay grade. Yep. So why worry? Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. These things will take care of themselves. It's just one more thing to not have to worry about.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah, like it's just, there's other things to worry about. Daily things that we can control a little bit. It's not, Jody, have you seen the Amazon Freevee app where you can watch loads of things for free? Things like, she's going to continue. It's like an ad. It's all nonsense. Isaac, I totally agree with you. Hey, Gust, how are you? Walk with Wyatt says, totally right. I'm picking Charlotte. Yes, I would agree. It does look like an alien spaceship. You know what it reminds me of? It looks like the thing in Nope. Maybe it's that big balloony thing in Nope. If you haven't seen Nope, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's gonna eat everybody. If you haven't seen Nope, it's actually a pretty good film. Right up until the last like 7 or 8 minutes. If they would have done the ending differently, I would have liked it a hell of a lot more. Kornacki Lanier. Sup, Joe, and hi, Jody. You hear The Rock's mother was involved in a car accident. I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They said she's okay though, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Hi there. How was your Groundhog Day yesterday? Well, it didn't end up like Bill Murray. Yeah, Groundhog Day was yesterday. Yeah. It didn't end up like Bill Murray. I'm not living the same day over and over again, so I'm okay.
That's good.
No more talk, no more balloon talking unless it's 99 Left Balloons. Yes, the song by Nana, which Dan with all these 80s references that probably hardly anyone in our chat will ever get. No one's going to know what that even means.
I remember that song.
That's a good song. No, well, yeah, we get along. A lot of young people in the chat who probably don't know what that is. Looking forward to watching the new M. Night Shyamalan film. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks
I
pretty good.
finally got my husband to watch Split.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. I watch that almost every time it's on TV. I've seen it multiple times. That whole trilogy, Unbreakable, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then Split, and then Glass. Glass was probably the weakest of the three, but I like them all. I'm gonna watch Groundhog Day now.
We're gonna watch Megan tonight.
Oh yeah, no.
That's the.
Megan, the new one.
Yeah.
Is that out already?
Digitally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to definitely watch that. They give that good reviews. I love the WrestleMania sign. Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Michael King says R.I.P. Leaping Lanny. Yeah, Lanny Poffo passed away. Jacoby, Joe didn't watch it. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen the movie. I've seen the TV series. I've seen all of them. None of that stuff bothers me. Clowns do nothing for me.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Are you?
Yeah.
You better never watch Terrifier.
I did.
That I don't know how you got through that.
It was rough.
That's one of the creepiest clown movies I think I've ever seen.
I've seen all the It movies. I've seen both of the Terrifier movies.
Yeah, Terrifier.
I'm okay, like watching it. I don't like clowns in person.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Loads of horror films like The Farm, also Smile, plus documentaries, comedies, everything, including Neighbors. Alicia, you need to do advertising. Bold prediction, I think we see Bray in a horror film within the next year or so. Ironically, you say that. He said that he could have done it in that interview. When he was talking about that, he said that he could have done movies or TV, but he decided not to because he wanted to come back to WWE. So I don't know where that went. I don't know if they looked into it. I don't know if they started it. We really don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Charlotte misses with the kick.
Based on the conversation I had with him in Albany, I would think, I'm assuming, that they started it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they could have. You can always start something and then kind of put it on the shelf for a little bit, go back to it and stuff like that. So it could be.
Cookie Kid, that's what's ironic, that I'm terrified of clowns, but The Fiend is pretty much an evil clown.
Would I watch the movie Smile? No. Nope.
Oh, it's great.
Nope. I watched the commercial, and the minute I saw that scene where that woman walks to the car and her neck just snaps over the other side, I'm like, nope. 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 Not watching that. No. Just like somebody said Evil Dead, abso-freaking-lutely not. I sat through that trailer. I watched it in work because someone told me to watch it, and I near died. Like, that has everything that I would never watch in a film in one film. Contortion up on the ceiling. No, absolutely not. No way. Nope.
I'm surprised you got through Host.
I never watched Host.
You haven't seen Host?
Hell no.
Dude.
Hell no. When
Oh
I heard the
my
premise of
gosh.
that, a realistic demonic possession movie, no thank you. I don't think so. Nope. I never watched Host, and I never will.
Host was great. It was amazing.
Nope. It's bad enough I don't like the stuff that doesn't seem as realistic, let alone something that could. No way. This is why when you guys laugh about this whole thing, when I see the thing like Evil Dead, right? That's why I know when the next Exorcist comes out, which is this year, I am going to be turning my TV off when the trailer pops on there. There is no way I will even watch it because of the special effects they have now and the things they could do. No way.
I watched the commercial for something, and it was not a commercial, a trailer, and there was a contorting woman in it, and I went, "Oh, Joe's out."
There's another one that's just out recently on DVD where the poster of it has a young girl. It's about a woman who is a nun who wants to be an exorcist. And then there's a young girl who's possessed. Of course, it's always a young girl. And the movie poster has her own hair going into her mouth and choking her. I'm like, absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Charlotte Flair wins, of course. We're all here talking about demonic possession, and Charlotte wins. Insidious.
You won't watch any like demonic possession kind of stuff.
No demonic possession. And since Jason brings it up, none of the Japanese stuff with women with the white face and the long stringy black hair.
So like you won't watch like The Conjuring or any of that series.
None of that. Nope. I managed to watch The Ring, the very last one, which was hideous, by the way. It was horrible. It was a terrible movie. The last Ring sequel that they ever did. It was horrible. I was able to watch that because it wasn't really scary at all. It was just stupid. So I managed to watch that, but none of that. Nope. Cody Rhodes. Oh, this is the Cody Rhodes promo we've been seeing. Exorcist is this year. Unfortunately, yes. And it apparently it's similar to the Halloween films. It's going to take place 40 years after the original. The woman who played her mom is in it, who played Regan's mom. Linda Blair, I don't think it will have anything to do with that anymore because she didn't like any of that stuff. So that is definitely coming out this year. I will not even look at the poster. I will not.
I didn't know they were making another one.
The same guys who did Halloween, the Halloween trilogy, are doing this, and this is supposed to be a trilogy as well. Like it's not bad enough one.
Oh no! Like it was. I mean, The Exorcist was scary when I was, when I was young.
That's the problem.
So I can't imagine them like it's still scary now. So I can't imagine.
No.
I mean, The Exorcist was like what Terrifier 2 is right now. People were like fainting in the movie theater and throwing up, and so I can't imagine them making with the technology they have now making another one.
Yep, nope. That would be absolutely terrifying. That's why, like I said, I can't. I saw that when I was very young. I snuck down and watched that when I was probably about 10, and nope. I didn't even watch the remake because I know the remake is with that stupid GIF that everybody sends me on Twitter of her doing that stupid spider walk down the stairs, which I've never seen live and I never will because I never watched that version. I didn't watch the remake. I'm like, absolutely nope. Nope. But I mean, imagine how they could do, when they did the thing where her head spins around. I mean, they only had so much technology to work with back then. So now that kind of stuff is going to look all that much more real. And
I remember Tom Savini showing us that to him in that video.
Yep.
The head that he made.
Nope. Nope. If you told me 2 years ago Cody Rhodes would be back in WWE in 2023 main eventing Mania with the biggest star in the industry today, I would have said you are full of crap.
I love Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Here we got the Bloodline. Very intense looking Roman Reigns. Jimmy and Solo Sikoa. Uh-oh. What's Roman have to say? Where's your brother? He says, I don't know. Said you're going to talk to him.
Huh.
Haven't heard from him, said Jimmy. Uh-oh. Roman says, don't you find that disrespectful? He walked out. He didn't care enough to communicate. Not hear from him for a whole week.
They're going to make it sound like they're kicking him out instead of him walking away. He disrespected you. He's out of the family.
He said you have a title match next week. Jimmy sits up. And I'm going to tell you again, I haven't heard from him. Wow. He said he'll be here. It's time to chill out. Said he'll be there. Said he'll be there for you, but what about all of us? Said, Solo, did you talk to him? Jimmy says nobody's heard from him.
He's not going to show up.
No,
I put money on it.
Tag
The
team
way they're
match.
talking, like he'll be there. He's not going to show up. He's not going to show up.
Will they have to have Solo take his place?
I don't know. Unless they forfeit.
He tells Jimmy to go find him now. Wow, Solo and Jimmy just got told to find Jey Uso. And we've got the Brawling Brutes. Fight night. Maybe Solo and Jimmy defend. Maybe. Yeah, maybe if he doesn't show up. Like Jody said, it could be.
I think he's not going to show up.
I don't go to movies much, but basically there are certain types of horror movies you're in for, but there are always other. Yeah, I like the slasher stuff. I can watch any blood, guts, gore, and all that kind of stuff. I dig all of that. I've watched like Hostel, Saw, like all the
Doesn't that come out this year? The
new Saw, I think there is. Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of horror movies coming out this year. Scream looks amazing. I saw the extended trailer that they put out. Oh man, it's Scream in New York City. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. That's next
subway.
Oh my god! Like, could you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
The convenience store scene. Do you see the scene in the convenience store? That's in the extended trailer. So apparently he goes after these girls in a convenience store, and the convenience store owner has a shotgun. So he grabs a shotgun as if he's going to shoot him. The ghost face guy grabs the shotgun from him and starts shooting up everybody in the convenience store. And I'm like, I'm just like, wow, okay.
Ghostface is stepping it up.
Goes right with a gun.
A little bit.
Then there was a scene with Courtney Cox's character. She's in a hotel, like this really lavish hotel room, and she's standing behind him by like a big mirror, and she's on the phone with the killer, and he's obviously talking to her. And she said, listen, I've heard all this before. This is nothing new. And he said, no, I'm very different from the others. And then he comes smashing through the glass, and he just grabs her. But yeah, it looks amazing. I don't know. It's everything I would have wanted from Jason Takes Manhattan, but he was never in New York. He was in New York the last 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm very, very psyched for that. I think it's going to be really good. Cookie Kid, no, he has not shown up yet. He's not shown up yet.
It's only 9:00. We still have an hour.
Yeah, we're good. You gotta be calm.
It's gonna be okay.
Yes,
I promise.
You gotta be calm, dude. Calm. Be calm. I'll talk to you like Yoda. Calm, you must be. I have a strange feeling that Solo will turn on Roman. It's just the way he acts. That Solo acts and seems here lately. The Plane movie is out today.
It is.
Payday. I never liked Payday. Ugh. Was never a favorite candy bar of mine. James says, now I'm kind of hoping Bray isn't on. That's horrible, James.
Don't be mean.
James, don't be nasty.
Plane movie.
Oh, the plane movie, yes. Yes, the plane movie came out today. Something about a hijacked plane, I think is what that is. Oh, excuse me. I had a long day today. B-Mac. Great Korean zombie movie, Train to Busan with subtitles. I think I've seen, I've seen highlights from that, actually. That has an iconic scene in it. Let me see if I remember now. I remember there's a scene in it where isn't he trying to, wasn't there a scene where he's trying to save a little girl? If I'm thinking of the same movie, B-Mac, but I think I've seen a scene from that. Which looks very interesting to me. James says, me mean? Never.
What streaming service is that on? Is that on Shudder?
Oh, let us know where that is. I should really try to watch that because I remember seeing that scene. I'm like, yeah, it looks really interesting.
Have you seen Scare Package 2?
What's it called?
Scare Package 2.
No. Where's that?
You have Shudder, right?
I do not. I had it for a little while when I was watching all of those movies, the cursed films thing, and then
101 Scariest Movie Moments.
Yeah. Yes.
So Jed did a segment on Scare Package 2, and basically it's like a parody, but it's built like Saw-ish.
Oh, okay.
Like only like you have 5 people and only 4 can go through to the next round, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And it's really, really good.
Okay.
It's really funny.
I'll have to check
and
it
what
out.
made it funnier for me is, and I told Jed this in our interview too, when I started watching it, I didn't know that it was supposed to be funny. So I'm watching it and I'm going, am I supposed to be laughing at this? Like, is this just a really bad movie? And then I realized like 5 minutes later, I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be funny. And it was so funny.
B-Mac says, yes, that was his daughter. So yes, I did see a scene then from that. Yeah, I did see, I don't know what I was watching that I saw a scene from that thing, but you know how much I like horror movies. I literally spent, and this may have been was this on Shudder? It may have been. But I literally spent 6 hours watching. There's a documentary about the 80s horror films. And there were 2 of them that were made.
Yeah.
I spent 6 hours watching one and 4 watching the other. So 10 hours of all of those movies, and I've seen a majority of them. They're all from the 80s and 90s. And some from the 70s, and it was just all horror films like that. And I remember it looked like they had it set up like a video store where you'd see all of them in the video cases on the wall, and they would show you the pictures of the video cases and all that stuff. But they talked about all the films, all the horror films and stuff from the 80s, and I loved it.
Have you seen the Terrifier movie? Did you see both of them?
Yeah, the Blu-ray just came out today. We had it in Best Buy. That's what made me think about it. They have the Steelbook in Best Buy.
Looks so good. And Scott Dorsey told me to watch Houses October Built.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's like they're trying to find the scariest haunted house.
Yes.
Attraction.
Yes.
It is. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've never seen it, but I heard about it.
I got to the end of it and I sent him a text and I said, that was effed up.
We have the Viking Raiders against the Brawling Brutes, and this, of course, started from that little feud that they had when the Viking Raiders attacked them outside of the ring. That was when they went after Sheamus and Drew. So we're getting the Brutes against the Viking Raiders. Has anyone seen Velocipaster? It's about a priest who oh, good God. Sounds like a sci-fi movie horror thing like Sharknado and
oh my gosh,
all of those goofy. All I know, I've never seen any of those. I watched The only one I wanted to watch was the one that had Tiffany and Debbie Gibson fighting. There was a fight scene between Tiffany and Debbie Gibson, and I had to watch it. I had to watch it. Chiller used to be a TV network, but Nothing But Harm. Yeah, I remember Chiller.
I remember that. Shudder's awesome.
Yeah, Shudder has a ton of stuff. A ton.
I do have an inkling about one of Jed's projects after our interview with him. Okay. By the way, if you haven't checked that out, our interview with Jed Shepard, it was so much fun. We only planned on like maybe a 30-minute interview, and we ended up talking for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, that was I got to listen in on like the last half an hour.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh, I think he's gonna do a Blair Witch remake or a prequel or something.
I'd be down with that.
Yep.
I'd be down with that. Mm-hmm. Have any of you seen Dead Silence? If so, what did you think of it? I personally enjoyed it. There would be commercials of it on Monday Night Raw, and it would keep me up at night. No, I've never seen it.
Dead Silent.
I've never seen it. Butch is waylaying on the Viking Raiders, out on the ring apron, stomping away, and down he goes. Butch. Or so James Chadwick would refer to him as Pete Dunne. No, I don't think I've ever seen Dead Silence. Pete Dunne. And after the distraction there, Eric takes out Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. See, I'm saying it now. I'm saying Pete Dunne. See that, James? It's Pete Dunne. Very possible if Bray is there, he's in a dark match against LA Knight if he doesn't appear on TV. So yeah, maybe he won't. We'll see. Got about 45 minutes left. Maybe he won't. If he doesn't, it could be because of the whole Bloodline thing that they just didn't want to take anything away from that. Maybe. So yeah, it's possible.
If he doesn't, don't panic. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything. Okay. People get some time off, guys. It happens. You have a big match at a pay-per-view, and
he has a wedding to plan.
Yeah, people get time off. And then, like Isaac said, he's doing a lot of dark matches with LA Knight on this on their tours and stuff that they're doing. So, yeah, maybe he won't be there. Creep Show, yeah, Creep Show's awesome, Brandon. There is Creep Show and Creep Show 2. The original one was my favorite.
That was a cool mask that Tom Savini showed us too.
From Creep Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was done in the mid 80s, I think it was. Mid or like earlier 80s. And the special effects were like very, these guys like Tom Savini would have to make masks and stuff like this. Not like today where you can do all that stuff on a computer. Very, very different. And they have to craft things because that's how they had to do it. Yeah.
And that's how Tom Savini became a legend, y'all.
I actually met him. I have a picture of him and I somewhere. I have to find it. It was oh God, 4, 6, 10. It had to be 12 years ago, maybe 13 years ago. I met him at a convention up here. I met Tom and I met Kane Hodder, who played Jason. We're both there.
Yeah.
And their booths are right next to one another. So I got my picture taken with Kane Hodder. He squeezed my neck. Whenever he takes a picture with you, he'll say to you, "Hey, is it okay if I kind of choke you a little bit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude." Go ahead. And then he literally puts his hand right here and he squeezed. It was no joke. He just will squeeze a little bit, and when you do, you're surprised he does it. You're like, it takes. And then Tom, of course, I walked over. I was talking to him a little bit and just told him how much I loved Friday the 13th and talking about all that kind of stuff. And yeah, he was really cool. Really
when I got him to do that,
the cameo,
the video for Christmas.
Yep.
He kind of said at the end of it, he's like, "Remind me I did this if I see you at a convention."
Yeah, he used to go on the conventions a lot. He used to be at a lot of those horror conventions we would go to.
Mm-hmm.
I
would really like to have him and Jason on the show to talk about working with Bray.
That would blow my mind, yeah. See No Evil Kane movie. I've seen that. I don't think I saw the whole thing. I saw like the last, probably like the last 40 minutes or so of it, but it wasn't bad. Dead Silence is about a woman named Mary Shaw, and there's a scary poem about her. It features very scary dolls.
Oh no.
That may
I
not
don't
be
like
good.
dolls. Dolls are creepy.
Yeah, they are. Those ones that, yeah, I agree.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved Annabelle. I thought it was great, but dolls are creepy.
There was a very creepy. You want to see some creepy horror films?
Mm.
Go back and watch like some of the late 70s ones. There was a movie they made, and it was Anthony Perkins, the guy who played Norman Bates in Psycho. There was a movie called oh no, wait, I'm sorry. It was not Norman Bates. It was oh my gosh. I'm gonna forget his name. Roddy McDowall. Sorry, it was Roddy McDowall. It was a movie called Magic, and he was a ventriloquist, and it had one of those creepy ass ventriloquist dummies on the cover. The older ones with the mouths that were made of wood and everything. Oh, yeah. The thing was possessed, and it was. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, creepy. There was another one called Tourist Trap, which was extremely creepy. Again, late 70s. Had some Texas Chainsaw elements to it. It's this place where these kids go on it. They're on a road trip, and they stop in this place where they sell all these souvenirs and all that kind of stuff. And they meet this guy who kind of seems a little weird. He has a house like down the way from it. And it ends up that he has all these mannequins up in his attic, and he dresses up with like curly hair, and he basically kills people he makes them into mannequins. So he puts cement and stuff over their faces. That's how he kills them. And then he turns, oh my God. It's an incredibly strange movie, but like a lot of the late 70s horror films are actually scary films. Then there's the movie. The Car, which I absolutely loved. It led to other movies like that, like Christine, but it was about a possessed car.
Yeah.
And they kind of tried to remake Jaws, but make it into a car that was possessed by the devil. Yeah, that's another good one. Like, I love a lot of those because they're the ones I saw when I was growing up. I used to go to drive-ins and stuff when I was a kid. I'd see the posters and they would terrify me. When I'd walk into the drive-in thing, I'd see all the posters up and I'm like, wow, that's really scary. But yeah, I end up seeing a lot of them. Texas Chainsaw scares me. The original is very creepy. Very, very creepy.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. The one I agree with, me and Jed are on the same page. I think the scariest one is Freddy Krueger, because you have to sleep at some point.
Yeah, true. Freddy, for some reason, never scared me. I don't know why. Like, I like the movies. The first one's my favorite because the first one was the creepiest one. When he got to be funny Freddy, it was like, it wasn't as funny anymore, or it wasn't as scary anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. Like, never. Christine's a great film. Stephen King stuff is all pretty good. Cujo was scary with the dog. Yeah. Made this into a horror.
Cabin Fever. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Yep. That was a good one.
Yep. Freddy didn't scare me, they had a Freddy TV show back in the day. Yeah, I remember that. Really? I watched The Car on Netflix last year, and the ending to that was badass. Yeah, when the car like plummets off the cliff, and the big tongue, the big devil, like a fire comes out of it, and you see that face and the tongue come down. Yeah, it was different, very different. Little known fact, but the guy who played Thanos, Josh Brolin's father James, was in that film in The Car. The Viking Raiders win. A little push for the Viking Raiders happening. So, you saw that big kick there. And there goes Butch. And a 3 count. The Viking Raiders win.
Okay.
And Butch is left laying in the ring with the Viking Raiders. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good for the Viking Raiders. It's Drew McIntyre and Sheamus.
Oh.
This isn't going to end well. Here it
How's
comes.
that for a matchup? Viking Raiders versus those two,
yeah.
Drew and Sheamus.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That might happen at the pay-per-view. Sheamus with some right hands throws him into that steel barricade. And now Drew going to throw him off the LED.
Oh, man.
Fights him off. Here comes Drew with the big boot. And they're going in the back. Nope. Sheamus and Drew staying out. The Viking Raiders have been disposed of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a pay-per-view match.
Yep.
Michael Cole talking about chaos.
All right, Drew, I see you.
Pitch black match highlight. Here we go. Let's see. So we got the highlights from the pitch black match. You like Rob Zombie's films? Some of them are good. I wasn't a fan. I know Jody liked this Halloween. See, I wasn't a fan of that. I think it's because I love John Carpenter's outlook on that, because I like how he made Michael not so big and not so menacing. He's just kind of an everyday kind of a guy. Like, they used a wrestler to play him in the Rob Zombie films, and he was huge. Like he was like 7
Terrified me.
Yeah, he was 7 foot tall. Like, he was huge. So yeah. I think they're okay. I mean, I like the first one. The second was really weird. With the unicorns and all that kind of stuff. The second was very, very odd.
Yeah, that was odd. But I liked that backstory.
Yeah, they did give him a backstory to Michael, like the boy and everything like that they never did in the originals.
Yeah.
And there is whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's obviously Bray Wyatt, but whatever he calls that, I don't know. Looking up at Howdy. Howdy comes crashing down with the elbow drop to LA Knight. And then that's it. And he did the little tribute there to Brody Lee, which was very cool. The arms crossed, and then he stares into the fire. Here we go. Rocking chair Bray. And Howdy. That's it? No way. That's all we're going to get? Oh, that's it? We just get that little piece? They're hanging out watching TV? That's all we're getting? Just like 30 seconds? Bray's hanging with Howdy and they're watching TV? What the hell was that? Bray and Howdy are hanging?
That was very like Howdy's in control.
Certainly looks that way. It looks like Bray. Yeah, Bray didn't speak. He's
but
just rocking back.
That was cult leader Bray.
Yeah, it was the Bray.
So Howdy is in control of that version of Bray Wyatt.
What are they watching on TV? Wrong answers only. Saturday morning cartoons. Damn, dude, that's all we get? Just see, we got like 2 minutes. Well, no, it wasn't even 2 minutes. It was literally 30 seconds. I don't even know if anybody, I have to look now to see if anybody got pictures. I don't even know if what the hell was that?
I love it because it just gives you more questions than answers.
Wow, someone made a PlayStation controller? Dude, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
PlayStation controller that says "Find Me" with the white rabbit and the moth logo on the top.
Did they just release that?
Whoa, no, someone made it.
Oh, I was about to say.
It said WWE 2K23 control. Dude, that's amazing looking.
That's awesome.
Somebody's got to have
Goodness,
pictures
yes.
of that, and I have to wait for a couple of seconds. That somebody has to have pictures of that. Black Mask Design has a howdy hat. Yeah, that's Black Mask Design. That has he has a howdy hat that he made.
Cool.
They were watching Teletubbies.
Oh my gosh, they're watching Barney.
Barney, yes. Blue's Clues.
No, I got it. They're watching Harry Potter.
Yes. No, here's an even weirder one. They're watching us watching them on wrestling.
They're watching Abby's window.
Yes, that's what it is. Oh, you know what? That would be amazing. We should get a still photo from Abby's window and put it in that TV screen, and somebody should capture that picture. That would be amazing.
Somebody do that. I'll tell you what. The first person to do that can be a guest on Abby's window.
Chat, get on that. I know you guys have all of that manipulation picture business. You got all that down. Somebody needs to do that. I'm telling you, that's the mission for the chat. Somebody needs to do that, and they need to send that to our Twitter.
Yep.
Somebody needs to do that. And like Jody said, whoever does it
and sends it to
you can
come on Abby's.
That you can be a guest on Abby's window. So there you go. Nicole says she's doing it. Who's going to beat Nicole? Who's going to beat the clock here? Who's going to do it? And Nicole says, oh God, LMAO. I knew one of you would be able to do it. I mean, me, forget it. I'd never be able to do it. They're watching Friday the 13th. That would be awesome. Any Bray is better than July 31st, 2021 Extreme Rules. They were watching the Teletubbies. That was somebody has to have a picture of that on Twitter. Come on, Twitter machine. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Somebody's got to have taken a. There it is. Oh, WWE did it. What is happening? Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy clearly aren't done yet, says WWE. You can see Bray. I got a little clip there. Little blurry, but
whoa, did you see what was actually on the TV?
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to see it.
It was like that pig thing again.
It was like, oh, they're watching the end of their match.
No.
I could see
part
fire.
Of it was, but part of this. Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're watching the end of their match.
Now.
They're watching like highlights.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Well, let's see. It's hard to get it when it's hard to get still frame shots of something that goes so fast. Oh, damn it. That's hard to grab that. It's hard to grab that flash of his of Howdy's face.
Gus sent it to.
Yeah, I've got to do it to like pause and go forward very slowly.
Gus sent you a photo from it on the on Insiders.
Yes, do that.
He did.
Oh, they did. Where is it? Oh, cool. Thank you. Is that Isaac? Yes. Thank you, Isaac. There you go. Oh, that looks cool. That looks like a different Howdy mask, too. Does that look like that? No. That's different. That is not the Howdy mask. It won't show on the green screen. That is not.
That is different.
That is absolutely different. That does not look anything like the mask that we have. It's not green. Number one, it's blue, but that does not look like the other mask.
I'd have to put it next to the mask that Howdy was wearing when he gave Bray Sister Abigail. I'd have to put it next to it.
Yeah, that does not look like the mask that's definitely not like the mask I own. It's not even close. Like that's nowhere close to what the mask I have is. No, that is not anywhere close.
But is it the same one as?
It could be
that when he gave Bray that Sister Abigail.
It could be.
It even looks kind of different from that.
It definitely does to me. Like the eyebrows are different. There's wrinkles under the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Nose looks like it's kind of chiseled.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely different.
Mm.
Well, it's weird because they're friends now.
Are they though? Or is Howdy just in control?
Right.
And he's
how
saying,
long
like,
is that until, yeah.
Howdy
was
saying, good boy, good puppet. You're doing what I told you to do. Bray did say, I'm just a servant now.
Yep. How long is it until Bray tries to get power back? And then
I don't think Howdy, my theory, I don't think Howdy has control over this new fiend. Uncle Harper.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it is definitely not. If you put that up next to that green mask, it is definitely it's not even close. Like it's not even close. The eyebrows are way different. The nose is like more bulbous. It doesn't have the straight part on it. It's very, even the mustache, very, very different. Very, very different. Not even close.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, we got stuff we could talk about on Monday. Woo!
Yeah.
Even
I'm
if
trying to find that picture from when he gave Bray that Sister Abigail.
Even if it was 20 seconds. And we're waiting for Nicole to put that Abby's thing in the TV screen.
Yeah, somebody put a still of Abby's window in the TV.
That'd be awesome. We could use that as a logo, although we'd be stealing from WWE, so they probably wouldn't like that very much.
I think it might be different than
Howdy's original mask?
No, than the one we saw when
he gave him the Sister Abigail?
When he gave him the, hold on, I'm putting them next to each other. I'm doing a pick stitch.
Everybody's saying the brothers are back together online, so Bo and Bray. Actually, that was James Grant that said that. Well, there's a good picture. Somebody got this one. There's a good one.
Done.
Yeah, it's not. It looks very, very different from the one. Oh, the mustache is even different. The mustache is like. No, okay, no wait, because
I think they are different.
Yeah, I do too.
No, I mean the one from.
Oh, the one you're talking about, the one from. Yeah. It could be.
I think they are different.
People are saying they got a jump scare from it because when Howdy turned around.
Here, Joe, I'm gonna send it to you so you can post it if you want.
Vincent Urbo Dallas, James says, "Well, it wasn't that short and sweet." Yes, it was.
Here, I'm texting it to you. I think they're different.
Let's see. The eyebrows definitely are.
And so are the eyes.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The nose doesn't even look the same because the nose has a straight line down it and like a hole kind of in the middle. And it looks more chiseled like around the outside. So the nose isn't the same.
Yeah, it looks different.
Yeah, that's definitely not. That's definitely
the under. Yeah, for me, it's the under eye. The under eye is different.
Yeah, the under eye is thinner because the mask is more open, and it. Yeah, no, that's not the same mask. That's definitely not the same mask. Shotzi Blackheart and Shayna Baszler are in the ring. who knows? We probably won't find out. Vincent has a bigger beard, I'm pretty sure. For now on, I'm seeing something about Bray not being on SmackDown. I say it's fake. Cookie Kid, don't listen to dirt sheets.
Yep.
If you learn anything from me, you gotta learn not to listen to those dumb dirt sheets. Don't read that
Oh,
stuff.
Nicole did it.
Did she really? What did she post it on
Yes,
Twitter?
she did. You
can
are
see.
fantastic.
Where did she put it?
You're
Where
coming
is
on
it?
Abby's on Monday. You know what? You just come on Abby's whenever you want to.
Where is it? I don't see it.
I'm gonna message him to you.
Oh, she texted him to you?
Yeah. That's amazing. Those are, she did 2 of them. That's amazing.
Oh my God, she did. It's like, look at Nicole and me and Jody and Dom are all in the TV. And then the
Oh my
title
God.
screen.
I'm posting those on Twitter. Hold on.
That's amazing. Look at this. There he is. He's watching Abby's window on the TV. Oh man, dude, that's awesome. Nicole, you're a genius. That's absolutely freaking amazing. Oh my God, Natalia wins. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Natalia is from Canada, so she's going to Elimination Chamber in Canada. So there you go. You got Raquel, you got Asuka, you got Liv, you've got now Natalia. And the last one will be decided on Monday Night Raw. Candice LeRae, Michin, Carmella, and Piper Niven.
Who else am I tagging? Dom.
Roman and Paul. Paul says he's sorry.
Okay, those are posted.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Jimmy and Solo are back, and it doesn't look like they succeeded. It's a big fat 0. Roman not going to be happy with that.
There we go.
Roman says, I don't understand. He said, how do you look more aggressive?
I did, Isaac. I tagged him in it. I'm going to send it to him too.
Yeah, that's true. You could just send it over via DM.
Uh-huh.
I look forward to Abby's on Monday. Nicole earned her spot. I think he
earned a permanent spot.
You don't have to do that, Nicole. I mean, obviously, you're welcome.
Yeah.
But that was cool, though. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Roman says he loves him. This talking about he loves Jimmy.
There you go. I sent it to him.
Get Bray and Uncle Howdy on the watch-along show. Oh, good Lord. Can you imagine?
I just want Bray on the show. Like, I want Bray on Abby's. He knows that, though. That's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
I'm sending that to somebody else.
He said Wise Man had catering sent to the bus, so he's sending Jimmy and Solo to the bus for catering. And he said he's going to the ring and handling some business. And said, he wants you all to wait for me. So Jimmy and Solo are going to go to the bus. Oh, boy.
Nicole, I love you.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really, really good.
That was fast.
Yeah, you didn't take any time at all doing that?
No. That for real did like make my day. It really did. So thank you.
That was really funny.
I got to text this to Jeff too.
What is this for? Is this Creed? Yeah, this is Creed. Creed 3. Sammy's going to come out. Sammy, Chris, not a fan of Natalia. What if Triple H has Jacob Fatu and Naomi to the Bloodline and Jay, Sammy, and KO attack Roman? I wonder why Pat McAfee wasn't there. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. I don't know. Bonker said C posted a picture. Uncle Howdy looked more aggressive when looking at the new mask of Bray's. Maybe he's angry that he's not in control and now is going to manipulate Bray into bringing out the darkness again.
I'm putting it on our Instagram.
What's it?
That's amazing.
I just shared it on our Twitter.
Okay.
I'm
putting it up on the Instagram and the TikTok. I guess Facebook too.
I got the time last Friday to see the interview he did with Ryan Satin. Yeah, the interview was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Shane, Pat's wife's pregnant, so I'm guessing he's spending time. Hear me out. Dutch and Vincent versus Bray and Howdy at Mania. Nicole's laughing. Bray Wyatt WWE WrestleMania 39 pay-per-view. The good one, Nicole says bonkers. She did a really good job. It looks really good. One last time before we close out here, I'm going to put this up. If you are new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, please make sure to like the stream as well for us. It really, really helps us out. So again, if you're not, it doesn't even have to be, if you're not in the chat watching, it's all good. If you're watching afterwards, that's all good too. We still love you for watching just the same, but if you could please drop a like on the stream for us tonight, please. Helps us out big time. And also make sure that you hit the notification bell to be notified about when we have future content. So yes, please do all of that for us. It really helps us out. Would very, very much appreciate it. Of course, yeah, the tag team championship match is going to be next week. Fatal 4-way. Winner faces Gunther for the Intercontinental title. Rey Mysterio, Madcap Moss, Karrion Kross, and Santos Escobar to decide who faces Gunther. Okay. All right. Down with that. And Roman's music hits.
Amazing.
And he's going to take the next 15 minutes to get to the ring. So we'll get about 3 minutes of dialogue. Have you sent it to Dom? Yeah, we should send it over to Dom.
I tagged him in it. I'm going to text it to him too. I'm putting it up on the Instagram, on the gram. Or no, TikTok.
Y'all had me. I thought y'all meant he actually did have Abby's on the screen. Can you imagine? Oh boy, it's the Bloodline. Is Roman really going to come out? Yeah, Roman and Paul Heyman are the only ones coming down to the ring at the moment. 2-minute stops. Sammy has to bring back his OG theme. So is it the Uncle Harper mask? I don't know. It's definitely different. It's like steel gray. So it's definitely a different color. It does not look like Jody said. She put them up against one another in a picture. It does not look like the other one. It does not. It definitely looks. It definitely looks different. So what do y'all think's going to happen here, guys? You think Sami's going to come out? Sami Kevin Owens versus the Usos. I would imagine that may happen, but I don't know what the whole thing is going on with Jay. Like, I don't know. Look at there's that new T-shirt. There's that new Roman shirt.
So cool.
Yeah, it really is. What's happening with the other Howdy, the one we're seeing on screen compared to the one in the ring? I don't know. I don't know. I personally think Sami's going to return with his old theme song and his old haircut, says Nicole.
Ooh. I think they're trying to book him like Daniel Bryan.
Somebody, who was it? Was it Bully Ray that brought it up? He said the one thing he said you have to be careful of with the whole Cody thing is, do the fans want Sami to win that title more than they want Cody to win it?
Unless they split him up.
He even popped up a poll about it, and the fans were split at 50-50. So, and I think he said like 12,000 people voted. So, like, that's...
What if they split him up?
Split the titles?
Yeah, so Sami goes after...
Yeah, they could.
SmackDown Championship. And
yeah, they could.
Goes after the WWE Championship, because
that's
what he wants. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the shows want that because the one show, of course, Raw kind of getting the crap deal, doesn't have a title on their show.
Did I miss anything? Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. No, I got it.
Roman has entered the ring. I'm sure we're probably going to get a commercial before he talks. Holding up both titles. The mask is definitely the same, and same guy that did the Sister Abigail to Bray. I don't know, EJ. It does not look it. It doesn't look the same.
No,
we were comparing them side by side on the pictures. It does not look the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. The eyebrows are different. The nose looks different. It doesn't look the same.
It's different.
Crowd is booing Roman. Booing. Now, a lot of times he gets a split crowd. A lot of times he'll get cheers. He'll get boos. Now, all boos. A chorus of boos from the crowd for Roman Reigns. Crowd chanting, Sami, Sami. It's all good, EJ. I don't think they look the same to me, personally. They don't look the same to me.
It could, it could just be a difference in lighting.
It could be. Maybe.
But...
Roman says, acknowledge me. That's not going to happen. Well, he got a little bit of cheers, but not as much as they usually do.
Acknowledge me. Oh, I know who else I'm sending this to.
Who?
Jed.
Yeah. Sami chants loud. Yeah, Isaac, they are. Listen to this. Sami chants from the crowd. Wow. This is pretty obvious who you want me to talk about. Says, I'd rather talk about Cody Rhodes. The number one contender. Someone who deserves my attention. Wow.
Ooh.
You simple folks have reduced me to talking about the past. Simple. Sami, and here come the Sami chants. Says, okay.
Oh, let me text it to Dom so that he gets it.
Roman says there's two sides to every story. Says we got to go back to War Games.
Okay, I texted it to him.
Roman talking about War Games when he says he saw greed. The restaurant was lucky enough to have me. Wow. What can I do for you? The Cabernet. Wow. Wow. Said he gave Sami the opportunity of a lifetime and he used him.
Wow.
Damn, man. Roman's turning on the crowd. Oh! Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn jumped in there in a hood and he's attacking Roman. Sami Zayn rips off his jacket.
Oh!
And Sami's got a new shirt. It says Sami Zayn shirt. Sami's just.
I love that shirt.
Oh, how much though is this gonna last? Look at Roman now with knee lift after knee lift. Yeah, this isn't gonna last. Sami came out and attacked him, but now Sami's already down. Roman says, "Get me a chair." Heyman throws a chair into the ring. Is KO gonna come out? Maybe. Is Owens gonna come out and save him? Let's see. Because remember, the bloodline is in the truck. A spear from Sami. What? Sami Zayn with a spear. Sami Zayn with a spear.
Wow.
Oh, Sami's looking for the chair. Sami's got the chair. Oh, and Roman gets out of dodge. Roman got out. Sami's yelling Roman into the mic. Said, "You're wrong about me. I never wanted anything from you."
Man. Sami is so.
He said, "I never wanted anything from you until now. I want something from you now. And I'm going to take it." Because
watch.
He's coming after him in the Undisputed Championship. How is this going to work out? Oh, the bloodline is there. Are we going to get a triple threat at Mania?
Ooh.
Are we going to get Sami, Cody, and Roman?
And that's how they split up the belts.
I
don't know.
Samoan
They have
Spike
to
to
split
Sami.
these belts back up.
Derek saying Elimination Chamber. Maybe Sami will have a shot at Elimination Chamber. Yeah, you might be right.
Sami versus Roman at Elimination
Chamber.
You
might be right. He'll probably lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Good point, Derek. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Elimination Chamber.
I know.
Oh no! Look at this. Sami's got the chair around him. No, Roman stops Solo.
What?
Roman stops him. He says, "You want something." We want Sami. Oh, we want Jay.
Oh, he's going to make Jay do it, or he's going to try to make Jay do it.
He's saying, I gave you the key to the kingdom. Said you broke up my family. He said, I want you at the Elimination Chamber. He said, I'm going to break you. Wow, that's true. He's from Canada.
Ooh. Huh.
He's going to mess him up at the air.
Huh.
Wow. So we're getting Roman and Sami
At Elimination Chamber. Interesting. Very interesting.
Roman's still going. That's it. Wow. So Sammy's going to get a shot at the titles at the Elimination Chamber.
They're going to have him beat Sami at home.
Yeah, he's going to beat him up in front of his home crowd. I can't believe that that by that point in time, KO is going to return the favor. So Kevin Owens will come out, and Kevin Owens will help him during that, I would imagine.
So a DQ, maybe?
I would probably think so. It'll be some kind of weird finish. Yeah. KO will come out and help him, or else Jay will come out and help him. One or the other.
Ooh, I like that.
However they're going to go with that. But yeah, it's obviously the destruction of the bloodline. You know what, guys? I will just say this. Enjoy it, because if this is the end of this, it's an epic storyline that could be over at WrestleMania. So
Nicole said, God, I hate Roman.
Yeah.
And he's doing his job well.
Yeah, he really is.
I said this the other day, like the amount of improvement that you've seen in Roman over the past couple of years.
Yep.
I mean, turning him heel was the best move they could have made.
Yeah.
And he's so good at it. And his mic work has improved. His in-ring wrestling has improved.
Yeah.
Like, he is the best wrestler of all time right now.
Sami is extremely over as well.
He is
extremely over. So
They've done so good.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna approach it. I think the original plan was before the stuff, as a substitute to The Rock not being there. The original plan was that they were gonna have Sami and Kevin Owens go after the Usos. So they may still do that.
They might.
And obviously,
like
yeah, obviously, and listen, if that all happens at Mania, the Bloodline could lose every piece of gold that they have at WrestleMania.
KO and Sami versus the Usos.
Yep.
Jay costs them the match and the belt.
That could be. Yeah, that could be. And then that's it. They lost all the gold in one shot at WrestleMania. So yeah, it could really be, could be that. And listen, if Sami, being that he is so over, and then I was saying before, how much over is he compared to Cody and vice versa. So the way you solve that is have Sami and Sami and Kevin Owens wrestle for those titles on one main event, and then have Roman wrestle Cody on the other. And then you'd have the Bloodline, like I said, would be done in one fell swoop in 2 nights on WrestleMania. They'd lose all their gold. So yeah, and then that's this way you'd appease the fans of Sami Zayn, because Sami would have gold, not the championship, of course, but he would have gold, and then you'll get Cody to have gold, and then that would ruin the Bloodline's done. Like the Bloodline's done. So Roman, there is a lot of rumors going on that Roman's going to start looking for films. He's going to start looking to do movies.
That doesn't surprise me.
So, he may be at the point where he's done this for so long now, he might be looking for other things. And if that's the case, then, might be taking some time off. So yeah. Roman going to take time off after this. Brandon Davies says it. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because he was talking about possibly looking into doing movies. Jeremy says a 10 out of 10. Yeah, score the show. Let us know what you thought. The Bloodline bit was good. Jesse Callen's here. What's up, Jesse? Streaming problems. Yeah, a lot of people are having said Coaster lost his power. Poor Coaster was with us for a while. His power went out. I don't know what's gonna go on with Bray, but I was a little terrified from the sit down. We'll see. We'll talk about that on Abby's on Monday. You know what to make of just that little 30-second clip. You'll have to come out and find out on Monday because
Bray's a master at what he does.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to watch things over and over to just see little things.
Yeah.
What I picked out of it really, was that him in that rocking chair, like Jody said, just rocking back and forth. There's no interaction from him. He wasn't talking, nothing like that. And like Jody said, is he now under control? How do you look back at the camera saying, "Hey,
good boy"?
So we'll have to talk about that.
Like
wasn't much, wasn't much, but is Bray now?
Wasn't much, but it said a lot.
Yeah, is Bray now trapped again in that other personality? Yeah, we'll see. You'll have to come back on Abby's and listen to the theories from that. Be interested to hear everybody. Of course, Nicole's joining us now because she made that awesome tweet with the Abby's window on the TV.
Nicole has a permanent spot.
Yes, that was awesome. Dom will be there, of course, Jody and myself. So make sure you come out to Abby's. John G says 10 out of 10. Blink and you miss it, Bray segment. Yes, Uncle Howdy gave me Fiend vibes. It was a little how he stuck his head in there. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I could see that. No LA Knight. No, I don't think they're going to show LA Knight on TV for a while. They have to sell that.
I think LA Knight's dead.
Yeah, that whole explosion thing. You've got to sell that. Yeah, you can't just have him come back and say, "Hey, I'm all good, guys. Let me talk at you." Yeah, he's going to be gone for a while. That you have to sell that. So Bray is a servant to Howdy. So it was 30 seconds. Literally, it was literally not even a minute long. It was very, very short. Very, very short. Jacoby says 9 out of 10. Yes. So, well, Jody, what did you think of the show? We got Braun and Ricochet are going to be going after the titles.
Yeah.
So they will be taking on the Usos. And what's going to happen with that? Is Jay going to even show up for that match? Is the question. So that'll be happening next week. What else do we see tonight? We got the Viking Raiders getting taken out by Sheamus and Drew McIntyre after, of course, they won their match against the Brutes. What else do we get? We saw Charlotte Flair take out Sonya Deville. We saw Natty get a spot in that Elimination Chamber for the women, so she'll be wrestling in front of her fans in Canada. Then we saw, of course, the Bray spot, and then the Bloodline thing is going to be the highlight. I mean, that's the big headline.
Yeah.
What did you think of the show?
I mean, I thought it was a pretty solid show. This Bloodline stuff is liquid. It's liquid gold right now.
Yeah.
And having something bigger with Bray would have taken away from that. So I'm kind of glad that the focus was on the Bloodline.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be, going forward, we're going to get these little teases and stuff from Bray. And, I hate to say that's how Bray likes it, but he likes giving us little pieces at a time. He wants us to digest it and think about it. And, so I thought it was a pretty solid show. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Obviously, the conversation on here and hanging out with you guys is always a 10 out of 10. I love that we got to talk about horror movies and
we were talking yes, we were. We're doing a lot of talking about horror films tonight. So you got an education on some older horror films. Look, it is, and I agree. They were going to give this show to the Bloodline. They just were. That's how it was going to be. You can't leave
too big of a moment,
right?
At Rumble.
And such a big storyline, and the way that they left that off and stuff that they were definitely going to give that to. They were going to give that moment to them tonight, and it started from the very beginning of the show. You knew you were going to get it in the end of the show. You got some in the middle as well, so they revisited it often, and they went back to it, and then this whole thing with Sami blew up at the end. So they were definitely going to do that. Listen, a lot of people weren't thinking we were going to get anything with Bray, so we did. We just got that little snippet. So again, we got something.
So much to digest in it, though.
Yeah.
More questions than answers. That's always what Bray does.
Yeah. And we will discuss that on Abby's on Monday. So make sure you join us at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Abby's window. Jacoby says a 9 out of 10. See you Monday and see chat tomorrow for Vengeance Day. Yeah, make sure you join Tazzy for the Vengeance Day pay-per-view tomorrow.
I may pop in there for a little bit if I can.
There you go. 10 strong ending, says Michael King. Dan says 10 out of 10. I'll watch on Hulu, but I'm loving the creative direction. Pretty good show. 8 out of 10. Maybe Solo takes Jay's spot. Saw the internet that Ronda and Shayna are going to wrestle for the tag titles against Damage Control at Mania. Ooh,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that'll be all right. Kornacki Lanier says 9 out of 10. I didn't expect Natalya to win. Cool, even though it's in Canada for the Chamber. Still a little shocked. I'm interested in what's next for LA Knight and Bray and Howdy. Sit down, scary stuff. You all know Otis is a big fan of horror films. I did not. There you go. I did not. Bray is a mastermind. You got to love it. Speaking of horror, I've been watching this show on YouTube called Creature Features, where a host shows old horror movies. That's kind of like oh, my God. What was his name? The guy who, years ago, it used to be Elvira, and then he did was USA Up All Night for a little while, but then Joe Bob Briggs. Thank you. I remembered it. Joe Bob Briggs used to do that I think he does them in Shudder. So he was still doing it. He's still around. He's been doing that since like the 80s and 90s. So, all right. Speaking of horror, yes, Jesse Callan thing. I should be there for that, actually. All right, guys. Well, there you go. There you have it for our SmackDown stream for Friday. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Please, again, like I said, make sure if you do nothing else, drop a like. Hulk smash the like button for us. Make sure before you leave. Again, for those of you that aren't in our chat, it's all good. We are thrilled that you come out and check out the show any way that you do, but please make sure you hit the like. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate that. Twitter, we're getting close to 5,000 followers. So thank you all of those who follow us on Twitter. Make sure if you're on the socials, you check out our Facebook group, check out Instagram. We're on there. We're on TikTok. Check out all that. Jody runs the TikTok and the Instagram for us as well. So she's been putting out videos. So make sure you check those
I've been trying
as well. Misfit Wrestling Podcast. The next stop is KO and Sammy versus the Usos at Mania. Should be looking something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jody and Joe. Yeah, no problem, Jacoby. Thank you guys for being here. Listen, we wouldn't be doing this without you. So, all right. Again, coming up next is Abby's Window on Monday. Please make sure you join us 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be me, it'll be Jody, it'll be Dom, and it'll be Nicole will be with us as well. So join us for Abby's Window on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will talk a lot more about the stuff with Bray. Otherwise, we are done. So thank you all for coming out. Everybody's waving goodbye.
Good night.
Thank you guys all for coming out. We really appreciate it. Again, stay safe. Please be kind to one another. Stay away from the dirt sheets. Stay away from the dirt sheets. And hopefully we will see you all for our next show. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.